Hello fairy friends, it is Liz. I am back with my March thrift store haul. I got this very bright tablecloth. It's very large and oval, and I believe I'll have to look. I paid 69 cents for this. This is huge. And you'll probably think, oh, well, the colors don't really match anything in here that you see. This is my doll studio where I create my dolls, as everybody knows. And it is probably the most cluttered room in my house. It has all of my dolls and Victorian things in it. This obviously is not Victorian, but I have a camper, which I call my caravan, out in my backyard, and it has bright colors. It's I say it's my fairy caravan. I'll have to do a video of it. It's my Frida Kahlo inspired artist retreat. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of bohemian. I celebrate all sorts of artists in there. And that's just where I go to read and sometimes sew. So this is going to go great in there. And then I got this kid's sweater. I'm reading it from my receipt for 69 cents. Now, I know you're probably thinking this is a green theme, but it's not. Just so happens that I found this sweater that looks really vintage. So, and I think it's a 3T, but I think I can fix it up if I want to put it on one of my smaller dolls. So I got that. Here I got this cute little guy, and he has a little tear coming out, and he is from 1983, and it's Mattel ink, and it says Emotions. There's a little sailor hat, and he has a little hanky. And a lot of times when I get stuffed animals, I do try to get the ones that look vintage. This hat, they usually put the sticker on this tag, so I never can read the date until I get home. So I'm always pleasantly surprised that I did pick out something that indeed was vintage. But that is kind of different. I've never seen that before. And these just came out of the wash, so that's why they might look a little bit crumpled. But usually everything goes straight to the wash. This is just a little bonnet. It has the little satin lining out, but this will be a cute little hat for one of the dolls. Okay, these had tags with them, and it was a set of 3. And let's see, these were, I think, 99 cents. And they have little rattles in them, and they're finger puppets. So there's a bear, an elephant, and a dog. And they're all little rattles. So I thought that would be cute. They had a little vintage look, and they did have, like I said, they did have their tags on them. I saved 2, or they each had 2. It says Dakin Baby Things, and then it says Rattle, and it says 1993. So I thought those were cute. I also got these shoes. They're size 4, and they're in pretty good shape. They need a little bit of cleanup, but that would be cute for some of my dolls. I know they have the rubber bottom, so they're not like a true dress shoe. But for the price, the shoes were $2. These ones were a little bit on the expensive side, but for the price, $2. Once these are on the doll, no one will really notice that. And there were some brown, old-fashioned walking baby shoes, and those did not have a price, so I'll have to wait, and hopefully they'll be there next time I come, but they might not be. Then I got this doll, and I just liked its squinty little eyes. It's smiling, and it is 1998, so not an old doll, and it says Unimax. So this is definitely pretty new. I know I keep forgetting it's 2019, but still, as far as dolls go. But it just had a look about it with the painted eyes that just kind of reminded me of maybe a late 70s, 80s type of doll. So I went ahead and grabbed that. The doll was, how much was the hat? The hat was 69 cents. I think this was in the stuff, counted as a stuffed animal. It was 99 cents. I don't know why, but it was hanging up in the stuffed animals. And then I got this guy, and there's a little story behind him. It's not very exciting, I'm afraid, but the last time we went to the thrift store, I saw him. He was with the other stuffed animals, and I just loved his little corduroy overalls, and he needs a little help with his stuffing in his head. But I actually tried to buy him last time. Bought him, put him in my cart, and when I got home, I remember not seeing him getting rung up. And I told my daughter, I said, my monkey in the corduroy overall. And I said, did I drop him? Did he fall out of the cart beforehand? I don't know. Anyway, he was there this time. This is my favorite pick, my favorite find of the day. And no, you're not experiencing deja vu, although I thought that I was. I look over on the shelf where the toys and dolls are at my local thrift store, and I see yet another Cricket doll. And this one is in amazing condition, especially compared to my first one that I found at the thrift store. I will link that makeover video below, but I will not be doing a video just for her again unless I encounter something different when I'm going to change her belts that seems worthy enough to make another video. Otherwise, just go look below in the description and you'll find my first Cricket makeover. And yes, it was the same thrift store, and yes, it was stapled on here. They put staples on theirs, and those staples are mean. It was $5 as well. The differences are my last one that I got had a bunch of dirty, nasty clothes on it, and this one didn't have any. It came as you see her. That's how I saw her on the shelf with these weird bows in her hair. She's actually the cloth for her body is in way better shape than my Cricket that I had already. There's a couple little spots here and here and a couple on the back, but overall there's no weird smells like the last one and no big staining at all. And then what's even better, I mean, if you've already seen the video, then you'll know her hair is in a lot better shape. Mine looked practically bald and the hair was all grayish white and just frizzy. This is still separated into pigtails. It's still yellow and shiny, and the rubber bands are a little bit brittle and falling apart, but that's nothing. This is in great shape compared to my last Cricket doll that I found at the thrift store. She, like I said, she doesn't have any weird smells. She does have a little bit of soiling that's on the surface that looks like really easy to fix. No ink stains or anything like that. I have put batteries in her. I haven't done anything else so far, but I did put batteries in her, and she has a, let me see if I can tilt that down a little bit. She does have her tape, and this one is the, whoop, can't find, Cooking with Cricket. And so I'll go ahead and play that. Her eyes and her mouth do move, but very slowly. But here I'll let you see how she's doing as far as this.
Do you ever have imaginary adventures? Well, I sure do. Sometimes I imagine I live in a faraway land, and other times that I'm a little girl who really lived long, long ago. Like the time I imagined I was a pilgrim girl at the first Thanksgiving. Would you like to hear my imaginary adventure right now?
Sure.
You would?
Yeah.
Well, all right, here goes. The first person I met on my adventure was another little girl the same age as me. Hello, said the little girl. My name is Priscilla. Hi, Priscilla, I said. My name's Cricket. Pleased to meet ya. Would you like to help me do my chores, said Priscilla. Sure, I said.
That's just
What
like
you
a
doing?
pilgrim.
I'm
Just kidding.
gathering cranberries for a Thanksgiving feast. Hey, I said, we have cranberry sauce at our Thanksgiving too. So Priscilla and I got on our hands and knees and started picking cranberries. They sure were hard to reach.
Well, our cranberries come from a can. Anyway, just for further proof, you saw her tag. Have not taken that off yet. So you saw she was $5. And here is my receipt for March 5th at $12.41. And I did get a few things for 99 cents. Nothing over $2. A couple $2 items. And I got that right there. It says Girls Toy, $4.99. So there is your proof. And for extra further proof, because honestly, I couldn't believe what I was seeing either. So I wouldn't be upset if someone doubted me. There they are. Here is the one that's already gotten her makeover. And this one was in such a sad shape. So I have lots of hope for this one. It doesn't hardly need anything at all. So now I'm the proud owner of 2 crickets. Honestly, I wasn't even committed to keeping her. But you know what? She grew on me. I love 80s toys. I was kind of waffling as to whether or not I would keep her. Yes, I think she's adorable. Yes, I love her. But you know what? I hadn't committed yet until I finished cleaning her up. And then I thought, you know what? I can't get rid of her. She is going in my 80s toy collection. And then what? Double trouble. I found another one. That is it. That'll do it for my thrift store haul. And that was my March thrift store haul. I won't be doing another one. I made an agreement with myself and with my husband because honestly, I'd be there every day if I could. Because I have this idea in my head every time I've gone and I've seen something like this little lady again. I think, you know what? What treasures am I missing? So I'd be there every day, afraid that I was missing something. And I'd probably be spending $5 or $10. And that's a lot to spend every day of the month. So I've agreed, and I've decided that I would limit myself to 1 trip a month. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'll just have to imagine that some very nice people who also deserve treasures are finding their treasures and taking them home on the days that I can't. So with all of that, I would like to say thank you for spending a little time with me. And I hope you guys have a magical day.